Science oven, science oven, cooking with air in the science oven, science oven, science oven, cooking with heat in the science oven, air, heat in the science oven, no hypertension with the science oven.
Bon appetito. Enjoy. Fabulous. Buongiorno. This is Bon Appetito with your host, Will Laughlin. It is the week before Christmas, and we are going to make something that will work out perfectly during this week. You might have some holiday time off. You might be at home. You might be entertaining. Probably not. Nevertheless, today we're going to make pigs in a blanket. And so a couple of things that we need right off the bat. Last week we had biscuits and gravy, so go back to the biscuits aisle in your grocer and pick up some crescent dough sheets, right? This one is made by Pillsbury. There's a little symbol at the top that says it's picky eater approved. How on earth did they know I was coming? And of course, we'll need some little Smokies. So head on over to that part of the grocery store and grab some little Smokies. Now this is a pretty basic setup. So we're just gonna jump right into it and get going. And before you know it, we'll be having some pigs in a blanket. Okay, terrific. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and lay out our dough sheet. You can see I've laid it out on a pan right here. It won't come as much surprise to you that I put a little spray oil on the bottom just so it's less sticky. It's real easy to stretch it too far, so be kind of careful because of course you don't want it to get too thin. But then what we'd like to do is cut approximately, I've got my construction tape measure yet again, little strips that are about 1.5 inches long and about 2.5 inches, or I should say 1.5 inches wide and 2.5 inches long. So let's get started doing just that. Okay, terrific. Now we can go ahead and take out our little Smokies because we're going to start to do a little wrap with them. Okay, we're going to take a short break from that because what I'd like to do is go ahead and get this science oven preheated. So let's assemble it. And I want to just restart it here. I'm going to tap on this preheat key and we're just going to let it go. Hit the play. I love how your oven has a play button. And let's just get it going, all right? Okay, great. So I've opened up our little Smokies, put some here in a bowl. Maybe we'll set it right over here on the edge. I'm gonna start to wrap our little Smokies in their blanket. Okay, great. So that is all finished. Now, one last thing, which is take a little bit of milk in a small container and take your food brush and let's just hit the top of every one of our Smokies. All right, terrific. So the next thing we're going to do is let's get our science oven, which has been preheated, and yes, it is hot. Let's take a dab of our spray, and then I'm going to start to lay them in. All right, wonderful. So now they're ready to go into the science oven. And we're looking at a temperature of 400 degrees for about 10 minutes, but I can tell you right now, keep an eye on it because it might wind up being more like 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, they're ready. There they are, folks. They look good. Do they ever look good? They definitely smell good. They're sizzling still a little bit. So let's get our tongs out. I have to tell you with full disclosure, it called for 10 minutes. This wound up being 6 minutes, and they look just right. So I'm going to go ahead and plate them up. Okay, check it out. Here they are. They smell very good. They look delicious as well. I cannot wait to sit down and share these with friends and family. So again, pigs in a blanket on this episode. This has been Bon Appetito with your host, Will O'Loughlin. I'm so glad that you joined me today in preparing this meal. And we're going to keep shooting over the holidays, so keep checking back because we have some surprises coming up and some very exciting dishes that we're going to be making. So thanks again for watching. Feel free to spread the word if you have friends who have a science oven or who even are thinking about getting a science oven. I would totally appreciate it. So happy holidays to all. Bye-bye.